Coming up in this Brightline construction update, this update begins here at Narcoossee Road. Narcoossee Road is located just east of Orlando International Airport in Orlando. The bridge Brightline is building over Narcoossee Road is one of the more challenging aspects of the overall Orlando line construction due to the small amount of space they have to work with. The bridge has to cross over the State Road 528 exit ramp, Narcoossee Road, and the State Road 528 entrance ramp. By the exit ramp, construction also has to thread its way through the narrow gap between the 528 and an apartment complex that was unfortunately built very close to the road. Most of the piling work is complete at this location, although work on a support in the middle of Narcoossee Road is still ongoing. The exit ramp from the 528 will eventually be relocated to better fit around the bridge. The next location in this update is the bridge over the OUC CSX branch line going to OUC's Stanton Energy plant. This is located 6 miles east of Narcoossee Road at the location of the former International Corporate Park exit. The branch line that Brightline has to cross here is owned by the Orlando Utilities Commission and is used by CSX trains delivering coal to the Stanton Energy Center, which is located at the smokestacks you can see just north of here. Work has progressed on a ramp leading to the west side of the bridge that starts near the Innovation Way exit, which you can see in the distance on the left. While technically a fairly simple bridge compared to some of the others being built, the high voltage power lines coming from the power plant add an extra challenge to this location, especially when installing the pilings. Under where my drone is currently flying, there are plans to build a connection between the OUC line and the Brightline line that will be used to deliver construction materials and to provide future operational flexibility. Here's a look west down the future line headed toward the Orlando airport. You can see where the line will pass under Innovation Way, which was built with special underpasses, Brightline's route in mind. Here's a look east towards Cocoa. Work is still progressing on the earthwork here. Next up is the bridge work at Dallas Blvd. Dallas Blvd is located 4 miles east of the OUC branch. As things stand today, south of State Road 528, Dallas Blvd is a 2-lane dirt road used by limited agricultural traffic. The future, though, has plans for major development to be built here, which Brightline is preparing for with the size of their bridge. Looking west, the earthen ramp is just about complete. The cranes you can see in the distance are working on the bridge over the Econlockhatchee River. The ramp on the east end is also just about complete, and the route the tracks will follow east is visible as well. Something worth noting historically is that Dallas Boulevard is built along the former right-of-way of the Florida East Coast Railway's Kissimmee Valley extension. That line was abandoned in 1947. Looking at this end of the bridge is another great example of how Brightline is preparing for the future. Initially, the line between Cocoa and Orlando will be single track with several sidings. All the infrastructure, though, is being built with double track in mind. Here, they are initially only going to install half of the bridge, hence only the 3 pilings sticking up on the right. The circles on the left are for pilings to go in when it comes time to build the second half. The ramps are built wide enough to hold both tracks. Here's an idea of what the engineer's view will eventually be. The construction of only one support in the center of the bridge is another example of how they are only building half of the bridge right now. Here's another look at the route headed east. As I mentioned earlier, this bridge is also being built with future development in the area taken into mind. The bridge spans are wide enough to eventually go over at least 6 lanes of traffic. The final location is the bridge over State Road 520. State Road 520 is located 7 miles east of Dallas Blvd. Here at State Road 520, only the ramp here on the west side is currently being worked on. The section of roadbed west of here is some of the most advanced of any section on the line, with a few signal bungalows already installed. For the time being, they have stopped short of completing the rest of this ramp. Instead, they have made a temporary access ramp to give crews access west. On the east side of State Road 520, almost no work has been completed outside of clearing the brush. This could be due to the fact that that area looks like it may be a wetland, so additional precautions and methods could be necessary. Here's a look west down the ramp. Here's a look east. East of 520 is also where the tracks move from right-of-way leased from the Central Florida Expressway Authority to a right-of-way leased from the Florida Department of Transportation. The Florida Department of Transportation's right-of-way is narrower than the Expressway Authority's, which is why the tracks the rest of the way to Cocoa are directly next to the roadway. This location appears to be by far the most behind in terms of progress, so expect a frenzy of activity here in the future. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Also check out my social media pages.